Perfect. Shift your weight. Shift your weight here.
By the way, I took
Perfect.
my...
Oh, yep.
That's how we do
Shift
it.
your weight here. And then externally rotate this quad. Perfect. Now shift your weight. Shift your weight. Perfect. Good. See how that's a little bit better, right?
Well, it is Saturday. What, August 29th? August 29th. Let's check the phone. Yes, August 29th. So that means your girl is 10 weeks out. 10 weeks out. Today's focus is just putting in work to get goals done. So I realized today that my exam voucher for my Linux Plus certification expires in November. I have not studied since I took the class, which is shame on me. Today is going to be a little study action because we got to knock out goals, you know? I do have a life outside of fitness, even though fitness is life. We can't be just failing on goals left and right. 2020 has taken away too much from us for me to allow it to just take away my goals. And, you know, rest in peace. Chadwick, our king, T'Challa. That hit the black community very hard because we finally had a ridiculously successful movie that was, you know, expressing our royalty in ways we've never seen and letting the world know about it. And so he was very, very important to the culture. So that's a hard hit. So 2020 has been a rough one, you know, Kobe and Chadwick. And of course, pandemic, protests, social injustice. 2020 has been rough.
So how was that?
So, in celebration of me posting my first video, we're getting more greenage. I'm so excited. I don't know if I can do that one.
You can.
very, very long week. But I'm breathing. There's a lesson God's trying to teach me. I just haven't figured it out yet. And that's how I'm gonna look at this. I'm gonna look at this whole week. Didn't do so well this week with my diet because I'm an emotional eater. What is an emotional eater, you say? Well, let me try to explain. When I'm extremely happy, I want to eat because food makes me happy. When I'm sad, I want to eat because food makes me happy. When I get stressed out or extremely angry, this is where things switch up. I lose my appetite and I don't want to eat. So this week, I barely ate anything to force myself to eat. For example, I did my meal prep. I was prepared, but I didn't want it because I was too upset. Ended up eating, like, one day it was like a bag of Doritos. The other day it was a couple Rice Krispie treats. I did drink me a protein shake, but I didn't have like full-blown meals. Like, it wasn't there. You know, when I weigh myself tomorrow as I start my next week out and I have went up in weight, 1, I won't be surprised, and 2, I'm not going to freak out because usually my anxiety kicks in, but I am trying to accept that it is only water weight. You know, one day of bad eating is mostly just water weight. I can lose it. I still have time. It's nothing to freak out about. I say this now. We will see my reaction tomorrow. Understood. Each morning now, as part of my gallon, I drink some Pedialyte. Of course, I get store brand, you know. But I drink Pedialyte, 12 ounces of this, and to, you know, take care of my electrolytes. Shout out to Paula, and shout out to Jeff, because Jeff fussed at me about drinking so much water and not getting my proper electrolytes in. So part of my routine is drinking 12 ounces of Pedialyte, and I mix it with my fat burner. This is actually, it tastes really good. So I drink a scoop of that mixed with my Pedialyte, and I also take a shot of apple cider vinegar. Marcus hates that I do that because he's like, you're going to tear the line down your throat. Oh well, we're here now. This is how I do it. Let's get hydrated. Cardio complete. I'm feeling good. I try not to think about how this entire week my diet was just completely off, and I don't feel there is any wiggle room for me to be off right now, even though this is like 10 weeks out I don't feel I should slack in any way. And for whatever reason, you know, my eating is the worst and what I struggle with the most. Especially when my emotions are all over the place. I am very limited in what I eat, and then I struggle with cravings. I'm trying to do better with how I handle my relationship with food and my emotions. It all boils down to your mindset and your relationship with food, what you choose to believe in, both, you know, educational and personal opinion. It comes down to you versus you, because the information you bring in, that's what kind of molds your process. Luckily for me, I have a great coach, Paula, and she kind of walks me through it. And when I'm beating myself up because I ate like 5 caramel little candies, because caramel, do you say caramel or caramel? Either way, caramel. But anyway, I ate like 5 pieces, like maybe this big, of little caramel cubes or whatever they were at work. I was having a rough day, and unfortunately everybody knows food makes me happy, and so one of my team members gave me a handful of caramel cubes. That's what they're going to be called today. And I demolished them. I knew it was prep. I know I'm not supposed to be eating it. I'm supposed to be avoiding that stuff at all costs, and I failed because I was upset. I said what said. I was upset, and I didn't care. I wanted to eat the candy because I knew I would be happy after. And lo and behold, I was. But that doesn't mean that right after my happiness, when I got home and saw the treadmill and got ready for my workout session with Paula, I was very disappointed in myself, and I started beating up myself because I'm my own worst enemy, and I struggle with negative thoughts and talking down to myself. And I'm like, and I started thinking, you don't really want this. You can't handle even like saying no to 5 pieces of candy. Like, it's me. It's my mind and what I think of myself, and I struggle. I struggled with my own self-confidence, and I struggle with self-doubt. I've been struggling with this as long as I can remember. So because of that, I failed in my opinion. But in reality, just because I ate 5 pieces of candy, I'm not going to gain 20 pounds, Ashley. You should know this. I'm talking to you, Ashley, because I know you're going to go back and look at this video. So I'm going to leave this in to remind you, you got this. You are capable. You're a queen. Fix your crown, fix your face, and get it together. Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
No, no.